Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and welcome today to be checking out this small video on the star levels of your crew and your captains and what kind of it's all about and why is it important to have them at a higher level and why you want to be trying to distribute your captains as your higher stars rather than your crew. We're going to be covering a little bit about that today. Remember, if you do like the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up and give me a subscribe. I appreciate all the help. And yeah, let's get into it and let's talk about the star ranking of our captains first. So, how does the captain star ranking have an effect on your overall operation of your ships? As standard, you as a captain are a 5-star. You're a 5-star pretty much for everything. You can see piloting, morale, management, engineering, and boarding. You are effectively the ace of pretty much everything. Depending on how well you know the game, depends on how well you agree with that. But it's a different scenario. The game itself believes you are the top-notch pilot for the job. So, that being said, when you are on board, and especially when you are piloting a ship, your 5-star will bring the average level of that ship up massively. The reason being is because when you look at your captain, it has a combined skill. Basically, this is the average skill of all of your skills and how much that contributes to the overall ship, as it says there, the contributions to the overall ship or station operations. If you had a commander, it'd have been underneath there, but we don't. We don't have any subordinates, and we currently don't have any orders or commands. That's all relevant information. We are 5 stars, so you can see that our 5 stars will contribute massively to our crew skill. Crew skill is a combined skill of the pilot and the service crew. But again, it favours the pilot, as it says there, influences all ship operations. So overall, this ship will work at just under 4 stars compared to whatever else you're comparing it to. So if you compare it to another ship that may be a 3-star, this ship will, on average,
we will be scanning your cargo hold.
it will perform better.
All clear. You can be on your way.
What does that mean for the game? If you're in a combat vessel, your turrets will hit more often, your main weapons will hit more often, your turning arcs will slightly be better, your ships won't be in as much downtime before they start to take command of things, such as if you give them a move order, they'll have a slight delay. That delay is bigger if they're not as skilled. Also, picking the fastest route to a target sometimes isn't necessarily the quickest when you're in a lower starred ship. Another thing as well to think about is when you're navigating through an asteroid field, when you're docking, when you're trying to get around stations and stuff like that. All of these things will have an effect depending on the level of your crew. Like I said, the importance...
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
The importance is to shoot every police member there is so they stop scanning you. Wait for them to tell us that we're clear.
All clear. You can be on your way.
Thank you. So, as I was saying, having a higher commander, or captain I should say, is always going to be better than the overall level of your crew. But your crew
Please halt.
does
We will
have
be scanning your cargo hold.
a massive effect
You scan,
still.
but make it quick. All clear. You can be on your way.
So you can see here just the average skill levels of our skill crew of 3 stars and above. This is a high skilled ship, which is why when we look at the average, it's almost 4 stars. Obviously then 3 stars are bringing it down a bit, which again affects it. If we then look at something that is a mineral, there it is. This again is classed as a elite crew because most of them are able-bodied, able crew and specialists. You've got hardly any, well, you've got no apprentices and no recruits when it comes to your Marines and service crew, which classes this as a elite or high level ship. Your commander's a 5-star, so again, this is not counting us now, and you can see that this ship has the same crew skill as our Shark does, the capital ship. So again, all of the things that I mentioned are going to come into effect. Now, onto the more important thing. As you can see here, I have got a couple of vessels that you'll notice. The one I have selected is a mineral miner. Another ship that I have is also a trader. You see, the trader is above 4 stars because it's got a higher crew rating. This will affect you massively because when you come to things like behavior, this unlocks various things. So you'll notice that all of the combat is available because they all require a minimum of 0 stars for most of them, and the police patroller requires a 2-star. No option for mining because the mining is unavailable for a trading ship. Navigation again requires 0 stars, so they're all available to us. Salvage is not available for the ship, and trading now is in effect. This allows us to do local auto trade, advanced auto trade, fill sausages, revisit known stations, and obviously the repeat orders. 0 stars local auto trade will be slow, arduous, and will not earn you as much money. The faster you can get your ships up to a 3-star to do advanced auto trade, the better, because with a 3-star advanced auto trade, the area of effect is massive and it will allow you to trade multiple things. For example, the difference between a local auto trade is you can trade 1 war and it has an anchor space. We'll set it to Argon Prime. You notice now it's only going to do advanced composites in Argon Prime. Let's go ahead and just cancel that. We'll have hold position. If we go to advanced auto trade, we can now get the option to add remove words. And now we get the option to add as many words as we want. We could select all of the words if we wish. However, I strongly suggest against that, but that's a different topic for a different video. But say we wanted to do hull parts, energy cells, and... oh, let's have a think. We'll do water. So we've got 3 words there. You notice that it already sets our anchor space to Argon Prime, because Argon Prime is where we've just set the job from. But now we get max gate distance to buy and max gate distance to sell. So from Argon Prime, it will jump through 5 gates to buy and through 5 gates to sell. That level, 5 of 5, that is directly linked with how many stars it is. I think 3, if I remember correctly, is where it would start off with, and then 5 for a full 5-star. So it has a massive advantage because straight away you're increasing the range of where you can do your auto wars, your auto trade, and you're also allowing it to do multiple components. So now you're not having to have like 1 ship for energy cells, 1 ship for hull parts, and 1 ship for water. You're now having 1 ship do all 3. So as one gets lower, the other one will take over with different wars. So it means your economy is a little bit better. That is crucial for getting an economy standing going in this game. And that is all tied to the stars of your ship. To prove that, I have a ship with very low levels. 0 levels. And you will notice now that this ship, although it is a miner, it can only do local auto mine. It can't do advanced and expert auto mine. If we go to the Rockwell Mineral, which is my high level one, you notice we have both. The expert auto mine will allow you to do, we'll go ice. You'll notice it's got Argon Prime as its standard. But now we have an option to say, how many gates do I want it to go from the anchor point before it will start to mine? And then from there, how many will it jump to sell it? That's your minimum. And it's the same for selling. And your maximum there to gather. So you can see, I could turn around and go, oh, I don't want you to be mining near my stations. I want you to go at least 3 jump gates away. We've got way too many miners working close by. Say we've got a lot of miners that are on the advanced auto mine. But you notice here, we can do the same again. We can choose multiples. 5 jump gates. So I'm going to go, right, well, I know I've got loads of ships doing advanced auto mining. They've got about 5 jump gate distances. So I want all my other ships to go 6 and beyond. So straight away, you go to your expert auto mine, set your mineral up, and go, minimum jump gates, 6. And we'll leave it to sell wherever it wants to sell. Or you can go, well, actually, no, I don't want it to keep coming back so far back, and then having to jump 6 jump gates away to then go back to where it's going to mine from. So you can have a play around with that. whatever it is you want to do. The important thing to remember is that even though your crew may be low level, as you can see here, my crew is low level, my captain is high level. I've just clicked off it. There we go. Average crew skill is not too bad, but since it's the captain that's doing the default behavior, the captain gives us the advantage of being able to do all of the tasks we need it to do, which is expert auto mining if we wanted to do. So again, expert auto mine. Okay, this is a gas, so it can only do helium, hydrogen, and methane. Same options, up to 14 gates minimum, 15 gates maximum. There we go. So, that is, in essence, the engineering and flight side of it. When you talk of Marines, which some of these ships do carry, you notice our ship here has Marines, veteran Marines. And it should have elite Marines, I believe. Or where are we? Oh, yeah, there were the ones above. There you go. So we've got elite Marines and we've got veteran Marines. What that comes into effect is boarding action. So when you go for boarding actions, if I mark that target as hostile, oh, I don't know if this ship will do it. It's going to try and shoot it. Withdraw and hold. Let's launch the ship after it. Defense drones. Oh well. It's going to shoot it up. I don't know why it's not letting me... Oh, because it's a small ship and I'm being an idiot.
Xenon spot engaging.
That's the one we want. Right there. Board. There we go. I'm being an idiot. I do apologise. So again, you've got the choice of here on elite and veterans. So you notice if we do elites, you got 2240, so 28 elites. So if I do 28 veterans, 2212. Not too much difference, but it would be when I do this and bring in maximum numbers. You can see the massive number of boarding strength now. So if we was to then launch this, the likelihood is we would overcome most on that ship and successfully manage to complete it. I can't unmark it as hostile, unfortunately. Withdraw from combat. And we'll leave it as that. There we go. So, that's the stars in a nutshell. Hopefully that's helped you understand why you need to have your star ranking. Now I'm going to go on and show you how you can give your ships the highest ranking stars. So, I've just gone to player option here. So that's from where you are from the map. You go to player information. As standard, it'll be on your empire. If we scroll down to the... Well, so if you look down to the left-hand side here, you've got personnel management. This will be all of your people here. Then all you want to do is go, right, I need a new captain. So I'm going to go display skill for role captain. You then want to go and press this here so that your skills are then leveled up. And you notice that Dacinio Holigis Dizurdras, whatever that is, he is our 5-star. He is already a captain. So is he, so is he. Then you'll notice that everybody else here is about 2.5 stars if you want to. So say you wanted to change your captain, you go to promote to captain if it's on the ship that you want, and it'll tell you here which ship it is. Or you can go work somewhere else for me. You can choose a ship that has a lower captain. You can go select role captain. Now, if you get this problem here, where it says there is no free space, that's because this crew has a maximum capacity. If you replace the captain becomes a crew member. So, to overcome that, all you'd need to do is come back out of that and go, right, well, I need to go to my Porpoise gas, sorry, my Rockwell gas, which is the one I wanted, and go, fire. Then we go captain, skill, go back to my marine, work somewhere else for me, Rockwell gas, select role, captain, you see it's now available, assign captain, and you will now see that the level has now increased. So now when we go to our behavior, the overall level of the skill is slightly higher. However, we still haven't unlocked our auto mine. However, obviously, if you had crews that were higher stars, then you would be able to. And happy days, you can go ahead and do that. Hopefully that's kind of giving you a bit of an understanding on the crew levels. And if you've got any more questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. But until next time, everybody, make sure you hit that thumbs up if you have enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And if you're really feeling generous, you can help the channel by just £1 a month by becoming a member. All optional, but I appreciate it all the same. Until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.